Hey guys, DJ Gerbeck here for DJ Ger Reviews. Today is going to be Nicobine. I've met these guys on a couple occasions and they're beyond nice. And for them having a actual 100% VG line, it's pretty good actually. I did the samples obviously in their tester kits at expos when I met them, but today I'm going to do their menthol tobacco, which I'm a little scared because I don't like menthol and I don't really like vaping tobacco blends, but it's there, I'm going to do it anyway. If you have nut allergies, I'm sorry, but the hazelnut roast is another one I'm doing. Okay. I also have the breakfast blend, and then their citrus, which kind of tastes like Sprite in their device, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a cook on today. Now their bottles I like real well. If you could tell they're kind of blue. I've had people come up to me and tell me they don't like Nicobine because of the plastic bottles. That's glass. It's just the way that they colored it. It looks like plastic, but it's a glass. So they have really nice child-proof bottles, so you know if someone's messed with it, because that little seal right here, if it doesn't break, then you know you got yourself a good bottle. It's supposed to stay on there, but it is what it is. Oh. This is the breakfast blend. Sorry guys, I've been trying to fight whatever the heck this is. I think it's my allergies, to be honest with you, but oh well. Let's just go. Alright, so this is the breakfast blend. Doing on my Sigali. I think I just said Sigali, by the way. Sorry, a little out of it right now. But alright, for the breakfast blend. A little on the throaty side, but this is also a serious box mod. That was very difficult to read, actually. It's kind of jam-packed with some stuff, but in a weird way, it kind of tastes like it has a little citrus to it, I'll say the least, but it kind of tastes like almost an oatmeal. Now, I do know that if you have a 100% VG line or a juice period, it's 100% VG or as max as you're gonna get. It does like bland your flavors out. This does have flavors in it. It is tasty. It's just hard to kind of pinpoint. Now, like I said earlier, I just got a kind of oatmeal taste, like kind of a granular type of, if that's a word, but flavor on it. But there's citrus in there, and I can't pinpoint. I would almost say orange, but I don't know. It's definitely a smooth, creamy vape, but then again, you got the citrus when you first drip it. And it's probably just because it's on here, but it kind of hits right here in the back of the throat, and it could also be because, well, I'm not feeling all that hot. But I would give this one an 8. Nah. I give it a 7.5 just because it is a little on the difficult side to read and to kind of pinpoint exactly what it is. clouds real well though. Clouds for days on that. We'll go ahead and do the hazelnut roast. The menthol's gonna be the last one. So. Smells like a jar of Planters hazelnuts or cashews or whatever. I know it says hazelnut, but I'm just saying it just smells like a package of nuts that you get at the store. No pun intended. That ain't too bad. I don't like, peanuts or anything like that really. I'll eat cashews on like once every couple of years, but definitely don't like hazelnut, but that's actually very smooth. That's very weird. It's kind of sweet too. It's almost like a honey. I want to say like it's mixed with honey or something sweet. If you really kind of dig deep on this one, I taste a little bit of a coffee with the hazelnut. It's almost like a creamer, which it's hard to say. I would kind of compare it to like a vanilla hazelnut, like frappuccino or a hot coffee, depending on how hot your vape is. But it kind of tastes like there might even be a tad hint of coconut in there too. Could be a little bit of a coconut there. I'm definitely going to say that it has a tobacco in there. Like a slight tobacco flavor. Because you kind of have that bitterness on the back end of your tongue after you exhale. So it kind of reminds me of like other tobacco flavors I've tried. But it's smooth. There's nothing... I don't know. It's nothing really like in your face besides that hazelnut and that coffee. Like the vanilla coffee. So, this one I could actually see me vaping, from time to time. So, this one would definitely be an 8. It's not bad at all. So, again, another cloud for days. But I'd just say hazelnut roast. That's a good one. It's an 8. Definitely. Now, gonna hop right over to the citrus. Damn vapor-proof caps. Sometimes you get those little cling-ons, like where that hang like this. You see it coming down, and it hangs on there. So it does make it a little difficult, but once it's snapped off, it's fine. So it comes right off. And then if you want it, you can take it off, or you can just kind of shove it back in there. Call it a day. Ooh. That kind of reminds me of like a Sierra Mist, just by smelling it. Like a Sierra Mist, almost Sprite, maybe even a slight Mountain Dew, but it's in that citrus. So, go back into this series here. Let's just hope it kind of has that taste of what you call it, a Mountain Dew. I've been looking for a good Mountain Dew flavor, like that tastes spot on Mountain Dew. I mean, I found a Monster one, which cotton milk. Love Monster. So anything citrusy is definitely right up there in my alleyway. So let's go and get this one started. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's nothing like a soda except for one. Squirt. Because I know Squirt was like a grapefruit. It reminds me of that, but it's not grapefruit that I'm tasting it. It's more like an orange. There's definitely orange in there. 100% orange. Yep. Orange and tangerine on the inhale. And there's a little bit of like I want to say lime, but it could be a lemon. But just, there's a hint of either. Oh, for fuck's sake, man, that's pissed me off. Tricky little bugger. That's weird. Now, if you let it sit for a second, it's very kind of unique and interesting all at the same time. It tastes like a key lime pie, too. What the hell are these guys doing? That was awesome. So, on the intake, you get that orange and tangerine. Exhale, you get like a nice little lime in there with the tangerine mix. And then what sits left on your tongue, it's really good. It tastes like a key lime pie with like fresh tangerines and like orange slices all over the top of it. That's good. That I would have said that one a 9.2. That one's just very smooth, very flavor. It's packed full of flavor, and it's very tricky too. It released itself at a weird time too. So that's a very unique juice in its own. Good job, Nicobine, on that one. I mean, yeah, 100% VG that tastes good, and you can vape all day. It's not harsh by any means. At least this one isn't, and it clouds for days too. Watch her go. Now, for the last but not least, for the 4 that I have, God help me. Let's get this menthol tobacco out of the way here. Give her a little shake. It's one thing I noticed. If anytime you buy, it doesn't matter if you go to your local shop and they make their juice in the shop, or you buy, it doesn't matter if it's these guys or any other juice I've ever reviewed, you always want to shake it, because if it's been sitting, it does have a tendency to separate sometimes too. So you'll have a layer of nicotine on top, or all the flavor on top and nicotine on the bottom. So depending on how it separates and the consistency of the juice, say 100% VG, might not. I haven't ever had 100% VG juice besides trying this company's right here. So I don't know how this separates, but the shop I work at, and I've seen other juices do it too. If it's at like a 70-30 VG to PG ratio, or even a max VG, like a 80-20 or 90-10, I've watched it to where the nicotine floats up to the top and sit right there on the bottom as well. There's been 2 spots where the nicotine will sit. So you don't shake it, and you have like a plastic bottle like this. As soon as you turn it upside down, you're gonna get a weird funky taste. Or if you have a dripper and the nicotine sunk, you're gonna have nothing but straight nicotine, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. So let's go ahead and get this menthol in and out, because it's pretty self-explanatory. It says menthol and tobacco, so I'm assuming that's really all that they put in it. So let's see how good this one is. I'm scared. Smells like a menthol. I'm assuming it's probably the creme de la meth, but let's find out. Holy crap. I would say it's probably a minty, peppermint, spearmint type of deal. It's not a menthol, which is, well, at least I can't really taste the menthol. It tastes almost like a Camel Crush in that aspect for the mint aspect of it. The tobacco, I could taste that slightly, and it doesn't taste, overpowering. It's still like a sweet tobacco blend. I could definitely taste a little bit of vanilla in there. Whew, that's clearing up my sinuses. um, I would definitely say there's caramel as well. So it's kind of a toss-up. I don't know if it's just a vanilla or a caramel, or it could be both. But for this being a menthol and a tobacco flavor, it is a little bitey, but that's the menthol. So if you're used to a menthol, here's your ticket. Especially if you're trying to get off smoking. I'm always a big person, okay? You want to break your habits fast. If you want to quit smoking, I was a 3-pack a day smoker. That's a fuck ton, right? Okay. I started off in those little Eagle pens, didn't work. So then I slowly kept migrating up, and I was still in the dang Ego style tanks. I had the smoke tanks, the Kangers, the ones where it's like sucking an ice cube through a straw. Didn't work, so then I decided, I'm like, you know what, I want something stronger, you know, with that direct nicotine hit. So I ended up getting a dripper. I kind of been stuck on sub-ohming since, you know. I was only dripping for maybe a week, and I had only bought like 4 packs of cigarettes for the whole week, 7 days. So I went from 3 packs a day to 4 in a week. So I was happy, so it was working. So I broke my habits, you know, vaping places I wouldn't smoke, or, you know, I would carry a pack of cigarettes on me just in case, but I would normally not smoke. And unless I was really frustrated or whatever. We all know how that goes. So the overall thing is with me is break your habits, figure out a way to find a all-day vape. Because if you can find an all-day vape, or your ADV, you're going to be a lot happier. You're going to be more successful in your quitting endeavors. And it's going to just make the whole entire vaping experience for you that much more enjoyable. So I'm going to leave off with the Nicobine reviews as, holy crap, really good for a 100% VG. I do know these guys are out of New York, if I'm not mistaken. I can always check, but I'll have their about them posted, as well as their Facebook and their website. So all that information will be there. Go check them out. If I'm not mistaken, the prices are pretty reasonable too. So it's definitely worth it. If you want a really good, trustworthy juice, like I said, I've met these guys. They're amazing. They're very, very into the whole non-smoking. They're not in it. I mean, everyone's in it for the money. Don't lie to you. Any company that says, "Oh, we don't want money," they all want the money. But these guys, I really do believe that they are in it 90%, 80% in it for making and helping. Well, making a product that will help people like you and me to not smoke. So this company I support 100%, and they got good juice to back up their overall their end game, which is you quitting smoking and them, of course, making their money. But then they're gonna be happy with the money they made because you stopped smoking. So on that note, check out all the links, read up, watch and enjoy, and you know what I always say, guys: vape safe and vape on. All right.